Right, so we're returning to our earlier story on the Takoradi case involving a woman who said she had been kidnapped and she was pregnant, to tell her that all that was untrue. We're learning that she's pleaded not guilty to the two charges. Ina Thalia Kwanza, correspondent on the ground, joins us now with the very latest. Hello, Ina.
Hello.
All right, so what's the very latest on the court proceedings?
Yes, so she has been granted bail with two sureties and then 50,000 Ghana cedis, and she's to appear before the court on the 14th of October next month.
All right, so give us a bit more background to it. So we're learning that she has two charges that have been preferred against them.
Sure, Israel. So deceit of public officer and then publication of fake news to put fear in the public. Both charges, when she was asked, she said she's not guilty of both charges.
Now, did the prosecution attempt to, resist the bail being requested for by her lawyers?
Well, initially, the lawyers made submissions that one of the lawyers made submissions that she has been detained in police custody for 7 days, and then she has been denied of her constitutional right, that is getting a counselor for herself. And that was when, so based on that, one of the lawyers was saying based on that she should be granted bail, which the judge should use as discretion or the discretion of the court. So it was when this comment came that the prosecutor, Superintendent Emmanuel Basintele, also said that no, if the lawyer says that, that is very wrong, because from Tuesday when she was found, that was on the 21st of September, when she was found in Axim, she has been at the hospital, from Axim Hospital, receiving medical treatment, then to a Kwanza Regional Hospital, where another examination was done on her. She was only released to the police on Friday, in the evening of Friday, and so she has been in police custody for 2 days. The prosecutor also again argued that whilst in police custody, they did tell her that she has the right to a counsel. So it was no fault of theirs that she didn't have a counsel. And for that, he says that if she should be granted bail, it should be made with a firm assurances to them that she would appear in court. So this was the argument of the prosecutor before she was given bail.
Right, so even though the prosecution opposed bail, the judge still went ahead to grant her bail.
Well, he didn't vehemently oppose, but he was of the view that some of the statements made by one of her lawyers was false, saying that they had detained her since she was found. He wasn't in agreement, because these are some of the bases of which one of the lawyers was asking for the bail to be granted. What
has been the reaction of the people who were in court, the relatives, the family members, and the rest?
Well, the family members, right after court, they all walked out slowly. They didn't speak to anyone except one guy I saw my colleagues interview, but I wasn't able to get the details of what he is saying. But his mother, her mother, the husband, and few relatives that I have interacted with over the week, I saw just drove off quietly without a word.
Now, do we have any information on the 3 people that the police had indicated that were also suspects in this case?
Well, Israel, that did not come up in court today.
All right. Thank you very much, Ina Thalia Kwanza. One of the other issues that's outstanding having to do with it is the confession that we're told that the woman has given. Do we have any information on that, Ina?
Israel, can you come again?
So I was asking, there's been talk about a certain confession by Josephine. Do we have that? Or did that come up in court?
So one of the lawyers made a comment that the police did everything to get what they want. And that was when the prosecutor also came in again and said that if the lawyer says that, that means they forced her, she gave the confession and the duration and all that. But her confession was not made at the police station, but rather made at the hospital, that is the Kwanza Regional Hospital, in front of her mother.
All right. All right, thank you very much, Ina Thalia Kwanza. We'll leave that story here, but we'll get a lot more detail from you in our subsequent bulletin.